contacts has nothing. All right, we live now.
We're live.
Post 2, post 1, radio check over. Temple. Hello, Sharon. How are you?
Hi, Sharon.
Nice to see you all.
Nice to see
Hopefully,
you.
hopefully everybody had a great Thanksgiving. I know I'm fat and happy, or happy and fat. I don't know which one that goes. Oh. Let's see. I gotta find the agenda on my phone.
Good evening, everyone.
Hey,
Hello there.
Hey, Vice
Hi.
Mayor.
How are you all?
Pretty good. How you doing?
unbelievable! Thanks for asking.
Maintaining wintertime feels like it's getting here, right?
It's
Yeah.
It's here.
Right.
Hey,
Ask me how I know.
You turned the heat on already?
Yes, child.
Tanner still keep trying to wear shorts. I'm like, sweetheart, no more shorts. He's
Man,
like, but it's not that cold.
There's the Keith.
Don't feel bad. My son is doing the
And he
same.
disappeared.
listen, you know it's Christmas when you hear Mariah Carey all over everything.
I ain't ready for that yet.
It's too late.
I'm not ready for Christmas. I'm not ready for Christmas music yet.
It's too late.
Okay, now Keith is back. Hello there, Mr. Town Manager.
Good evening, Mayor, Vice Mayor, honorable members of Town Council.
Hello, Mr. Rogers. How are you?
How's
Well,
everybody?
that great introduction there, Mr. Town Manager. I greatly appreciate that.
Yes,
Everyone is
sir.
doing well. Look at Keith with the fresh cut.
Well, I'm just maintaining right now. Still
Huh?
maintaining.
Well, I know months ago during the heavy part of COVID, you was rocking a nice little afro there.
Indeed. Indeed.
It's got to be you, Derek.
Are you singing?
Come on, get the jam on. But we got Sharon over there about to cut a rug.
All I want for Christmas is you.
I love that song.
Mr. Mayor, are you unmuted on purpose?
We're gonna have karaoke
over
and dinner.
there.
We're gonna have Christmas karaoke when we have our get together for a social.
Hey, you know I'm rocking the karaoke.
Oh, got to get y'all ready for this
All in on that.
the VML conference in Leesburg
It's gonna be in Leesburg next year?
this year. Yeah, 23rd. Yeah, October.
Next year.
Yeah, Leesburg is the whole city.
Oh wow, that's great. That's great. Back in Northern Virginia, man, we've been in 3 years in the Tidewater area, then way out Roanoke. And what was it? What was it this year?
We did Williamsburg. Yep, we did Roanoke. That'd have been
Virginia
Richmond.
Beach, Williamsburg, Hampton.
Last time they been in North Virginia was 2012, 2013. They was at Crystal City, Arlington. In 2013.
My first one was Virginia Beach. The second one was
on the hurricane. You were down there for the
Yeah.
hurricane.
The second one was Williamsburg. The third one was Hampton. The fourth one last year was Roanoke. Where would it have been this year? Norfolk was supposed to have it this
Yeah, it
year.
was supposed to be in Norfolk. Norfolk lost a lot of
Yeah.
revenue.
Wow. Wow.
It's Leesburg, and then the year after that is Richmond. It's
Back to Richmond. Oh wow. Okay. I'm not a big fan of going west.
We got to show them some love.
We did last year in Roanoke. We did. It was wonderful in Roanoke. I can wait to go back. I said I can't wait. There's Sydney. Hello, Miss Neville.
I played the official Christmas kickoff song. I have to replay it now that you came on. All I
Oh,
want.
no, that's okay.
okay.
Hey, Sid.
Hey,
Oh man. Y'all give it up for Mariah Carey in that rendition of the Christmas song she wrote years ago that she's so proud of.
Now, you really was supposed to play Silent Night by the Temptations, but I'm not going to go there.
I was going to close out with that. Hey, Lisa.
Good evening. How are you?
Unbelievable.
That's wonderful.
Hey, Lisa, what's happening?
I'm
Yes,
fine,
yes, yes.
Brian. How are you?
Oh, somebody got the echo going on.
Is it me? I don't think so. Good evening.
I heard it.
Most of us is in different places today. Oh, man.
Well, last time when I logged on the computer, the reason I was late, the computer decided to want to do an update. So I made sure I started a half hour early today, just in case it has some tricks for me.
All right. We can go on and go live. I'm going to call. Okay. Yep. The computer telling me at the same time. I'm going to call the Tuesday, December the 1st, Dumfries Town Council meeting to order. At least can you take the roll call, please?
Certainly. Councilman Brewer? Councilman Fields?
Here.
Councilwoman Miles?
Here.
Councilwoman Neville?
Present.
Councilwoman Willis? Vice Mayor Nickerson? And Mayor Wood.
Present. This time we'll have a moment of silent prayer and it'll be followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. Amen. Thank you. I don't have a flag, but join me in the pledge, please. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of
States
America
of America.
and to the republic for which it stands,
Stand
one
one
nation,
nation,
under
under
God,
God,
God.
indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
all. All right, next on our agenda is the adoption of tonight's agenda.
Move we adopt the agenda.
Okay, it's been moved by Councilwoman Miles.
Second.
All right, second by Councilman Fields. Any discussion? All right, seeing no discussion. On a motion made by Councilwoman Miles and second by Councilman Fields to adopt the agenda. Councilman Fields? Yes, okay, Councilwoman Neville?
Aye.
Councilwoman Miles?
Aye.
Vice Mayor Nickerson?
yes.
And that's a yes for me. The motion carries 5-0. Next on the agenda is the approval of the November the 17th minutes. November 17th, is there a motion to approve the minutes?
Motion to approve the minutes for November 17th.
Second.
Okay, it's been motion by the Vice Mayor and second. Any discussion on the minutes? Okay, seeing none, I'll call for the question. Councilwoman Miles,
Aye.
Councilman Fields,
Aye.
Councilwoman Neville,
Aye.
Vice Mayor.
Yes.
That's a yes for me. The motion carries 5-0. Okay, next on the agenda is citizen comments, and I only see a couple of test citizens. So I don't think I see any citizens there looking to comment. So we'll move on to the council comments. All right, Councilwoman Neville, you have any comments?
Yes, I do. First and foremost, thank you, Mayor. I'd like to encourage citizens, well, first commending citizens for doing a good job reimagining Thanksgiving and being safe during this pandemic. And I hope everyone continues to mask up and be safe as we get through the winter holidays. Today is World AIDS Day. Please know your status. Make sure you know your partner's status and make sure you're comfortable to have that conversation, because if you can't talk about things, we probably shouldn't do them. Please know your status. We have an epidemic that we are acknowledging today and a pandemic that we've been dealing with all year. So I see that Councilwoman Willis is not here and Councilman Brewer is not here, but I'd like to commend them for their time, dedication, and commitment serving on the town council. And Council Lady Willis, whenever you get around to seeing this, I just want you to know, she was my seatmate until we started these virtual meetings due to COVID. And it has been an absolute pleasure getting to know her, to work with her. And I look forward to continuing working with her as she takes her bow and takes on, the more powerful seat, which is in her house, being a citizen of Dumfries. So I thank her for her service and I commend both of them. And I also want to go on the record making a statement. Before I get to that, I'd like to shout out Realtor Marquita Woods. She made a very important post that I shared to my social media prior to the meeting, that the county has $100,000 to spend to help those who've been negatively fiscally impacted due to COVID-19 and need assistance with their rent, mortgage, or utilities. And they have until December 10th to spend this money. So if you need that kind of help, contact the county directly. Better yet, go to firsthomealliance.org. That's firsthomealliance.org. The deadline is December 10th. Don't wait until December 10th. If you need the help, they have to spend the money. It's a grant. They got to spend it or they're going to lose it. So if you can show you've been impacted fiscally due to COVID, go ahead and get that help. Also, I need to go on the record. Because this agenda does not have a treasurer's report. And I don't feel comfortable that we don't have that transparency with a treasurer's report or any fiscal anything. This is our only meeting for December. And I just want to go on the record saying that that's a fact. The last one was emailed during an October meeting. The next meeting will be in January. I hope we have some kind of financial report. Thank you so much.
Councilman Fields.
Good evening, everyone. Those that are watching and those who will be watching in the future. Hope you've had a wonderful Thanksgiving and look forward to the Christmas and holiday season. Definitely stay safe, continue to mask up. And I also would like to say that Councilman Willis and Brewer are not here. We've had pleasure working with them. I came on with Council Lady Willis for her first term, as was mine 4 years ago. So it's been a great pleasure working with her as well. Everyone have a Merry Christmas. We'll see you soon.
Councilwoman Miles.
Thank you, Mayor. I would like to say that I hope that everyone has a very happy holiday season. Have a very Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year.
I do want to remind everyone that we are still under a pandemic. So please, as you celebrate, please enjoy your time with your family. Please enjoy your time with your friends. But please make sure that you are mindful of COVID and that you take necessary precautions to keep yourself safe so that we can all celebrate again next holiday season together. Then also, I would like to also remind everyone that Christmas in Dumfries is still accepting applications. The police department is still accepting applications. You can go online through their website and pull that up. Facebook, they have a post up. You can fill out your applications and deliveries will be taking place on December 19th. So if you have a child that qualifies for that program, please fill out that application so that we can ensure that all our kids have a Merry Christmas. And then finally, I'd like to say I'd like to say hello to Councilwoman Willis. She just joined us. And although my colleague, Councilman Brewer, is not here, I would also like to say that it has been a pleasure working with both of them. And I am certainly going to miss their presence. Councilman Brewer was my seatmate, actually. And although we did not always get along, we didn't always agree. As a new council member coming on, I certainly benefited from his knowledge and his 16 years of experience. So I did learn a great deal from sitting next to Councilman Brewer when we were able to meet in person. So I'd like to thank both of you for your service to the town. And I definitely wish you both the best as we move forward. Thank you, ma'am.
All right, we'll welcome Councilwoman Willis to the floor. Give her the opportunity to give remarks.
So okay. Can you hear me all right?
Yes, we can hear you.
Well, I just want to say it's been a pleasure serving the town and all of its citizens for the last 4 years. And as my term draws to a close, I wish everyone the best for the holidays and for the new council people coming on the next 4 years and the new, the ones that are coming up for a re-election in 2 years. Good luck. And I will see you in the audience when we convene in the council chambers sometime in the near future, hopefully.
All right, Vice Mayor.
Thank you, Mayor Wood. So I want to acknowledge that this is the last meeting for council members Brewer and Willis. And I want to take the time to say that the dais will not be the same without them. So thank you both for your service to the town of Dumfries, and may your families be safe and healthy and enjoy the holiday season. And for those of you watching, if you see them out and about in town, remember to thank them for their dedication and service to the town as well. And for our council members elect, rev your engines and get ready for January. It'll be here sooner than you think. I also want to take this time to remind our residents that you are invited to join me on December 10th for a community conversation with our Dumfries Police Chief Gallion. The chief and I will converse about police and community matters and hear from him what his vision is for the town of Dumfries. So please feel free to join us next week, Thursday, December 10th at 7 p.m. You can visit my Facebook page for the Zoom meeting link, and you can find me on Facebook by simply searching for Vice Mayor Monet Nickerson. May you all enjoy your holiday season. Thank you.
Thank you for your kind remarks. 'Tis the season, everybody. I think Christmas, as the song says, is the most wonderful time of the year. I think, for me, I love to see the smiles on the face, the joy and the anticipation of the young people. And just today, as a reminder, because it's Giving Tuesday, and a lot of charities are looking to give. Some people are blessed so that they can be a blessing. Some of us are gifted givers. And so if you're a gifted giver and you've been a blessing to somebody, that's what this season is all about. I think you get more joy in giving than you do in receiving. So I just want to encourage everybody on this season, this joy season. Also, just still, mental checkup for your neighbors, those ones who, some people haven't made it through this year. Some people have had a rough 2020. Some people have lost mothers and fathers and sisters and brothers and are going through it. So just check in on those ones who are having a hard time during this season, not having an empty chair as well. So check in on some of those people. Also want to attach myself to the comments of all of my colleagues, thanking Councilwoman Willis and Councilman Brewer for their years of service and dedication to the town of Dumfries and their commitment. They've not only lived in this community, but they raised their hand to serve. And I think, you know, people look at this job and the work that is done and don't know the amount of time it takes away from your families. They don't know the amount of time it takes in preparation and studying and the issues. And so, you know, if I could speak on behalf of all the citizens for the work and the time away from spouses and children and grandchildren, we definitely want to commend you and just thank you as a debt of gratitude for just raising your hand to serve. I think somebody has a quote on their email that says service is the rent you pay for your time here on earth. And so, you know, I think it's been a great privilege to serve with you. Also, we got some exciting things. Just stay tuned as as the activities will continue to get posted and how we can help out. So, you know, God bless. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa to all those out there as you celebrate. Next on our agenda is a resolution to authorize a moratorium on the 2020 second half of the real estate tax payment. Mr. Rogers.
Thank you, Mayor. So the resolution that is before the council acknowledges that this is a unique year. We are still in the midst of a global pandemic. So the tax due date has been December 5th. That's an annual tax due date. This resolution acknowledges the unique hardships that families and businesses may have experienced due to the COVID-19 health pandemic and offers a moratorium whereby payments that are received before February 3rd, 2021 would not have penalty or interest added to those payments. And so this is before the council for your pleasure as another way to allow some relief for residents that may have been negatively impacted by this pandemic. I also want to note that the county has adopted a similar measure. So this would keep those payments in line with the due dates for the county as well. So looking for a motion to approve from the council.
All right, so so this is just saying we're not gonna charge any late fees if the people were to pay late, and is that what we're saying here?
Effectively, you will have until February 3rd, 2021 to make your second half real estate payment.
Okay. Any questions from the council about the resolution before you? Councilwoman Neville?
Yes, thank you, Mayor. My question is, how will the people know? Will any notification go out, or it's just something, you know, it'll happen and you just won't get, you know, fined for it? Will there be any notification going out to the people who would like to know that information? And would that also be extended for the property tax deadline, or is, yeah, this into that as well? Those are my questions.
Manager?
Sure. Yeah. So Mayor, if this is approved by council this evening, we will post an advisory to let everyone know that this was approved. And so they have that additional time. The town does not do personal property tax. So this would apply to the real estate. The vehicle license fee, there is already no penalty and interest on that. So the due dates, essentially, we've already received payments for both, so we don't want to alter the due date or do a rebill. This is just something that we're going to put out to let everyone know that they essentially have some grace this year for making that payment.
So with that, the deadline, isn't the deadline December 4th?
December 5th, yes.
The 5th? Okay. So there are no penalties to that, ever?
For the vehicle license fee, there is no penalty. For real estate, there are penalties.
Right, I know that part. So if someone didn't pay, what happens? I'm just curious because this is news to me, with us bringing that back. What happens? Nothing happens? You're muted.
Mr. Mayor.
The payments are still due. There's just not penalty and interest. So it's not that nothing happens. There's just not compounded penalty and interest on that.
Interesting. So when you say it'll be posted, where will it be posted? Where can citizens go to get this information?
The town website.
Just on the town website?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Councilwoman Willis. You just muted yourself.
We're just aligning our dates that our real estate taxes are due with the county, because I called the county today to check on something, and they said that we had the grace period till February 3rd, just like we're voting for this evening. So if you choose, if you're running late or you need more time to pay or gather the money or whatever, you've got it till February 3rd. And I think it's a good thing because a lot of people need this extra grace period.
Yeah, I think it'll bring some good holiday joy for those who want to probably stretch theirs. But some of us, we pay it every single month in our mortgage. So our mortgage company is just going to send it on out, and it's already gone. So we don't miss it or we don't get it. I think escrow is a beautiful thing, so you don't pay everything at one time. So for those who don't take advantage of paying the escrow, you don't. So you got to pay your taxes.
Well, my house paid for it. That's why I pay my taxes.
Okay. That's a beautiful thing.
That's a beautiful thing.
So one day. All right. Any other questions, council, on this resolution to get us in line with what the county is doing to give this grace period on real estate taxes? All right. Seeing none, I welcome a motion from the floor. Okay.
Move that we approve.
All right. It's been properly moved. Is there a second?
A second.
Second. Councilwoman Willis, I got hers. All right. So it's been moved by Councilwoman Neville, second by Councilwoman Willis. Seeing no further discussion, I'll call for the question. All right. Councilman Fields.
Yes.
Hey, Councilwoman Neville.
Aye.
Councilwoman Willis.
Yes.
Councilwoman Miles.
Aye.
Vice Mayor Nickerson.
Yes.
And then that'll be a yes for me. The motion carries 6-0. All right, Mrs. Pandek, did you have anything else that you needed to add for the good of the council?
No, sir, I do not, Mr. Mayor.
Okay. Mr. Rogers?
No, sir.
All right. At this point, then I will call for the adjournment of this meeting.
So moved.
Okay.
I'll second it.
All right. Second, all in favor, just say aye.
Aye.
All right. This meeting is adjourned. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry
Bye,
Christmas.
Melville. We miss you, Melville.
Oh, I'll be here.
We're
I'll
going to
see.
have another social. Yeah.